How's it going, everybody? It's Nova, and welcome back to another episode from the KerPOWcraft server. It is episode number 34, and what are you looking at? I see you. So anyways, we're starting off this area in the underground villager trading hall that we worked on last episode. If you guys want to check out that episode, I will leave a link to it in the cards above. And as for today's plans, I think we're going to start out this plan by finishing up this whole trading hall. Initially, I wanted to make it, like I said in the previous episode, just the entire wall, but I think what I want to do is actually make some sort of, let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like some sort of, I guess, other wall. Because this is going to be a villager trading hall, and that's a little bit too far. Or too close, I mean. So yeah, this is kind of the whole, I think, design I'm gonna go for. We are gonna definitely finish up decorating this. We gotta obviously take care of all of this stuff. We're gonna replace these torches with some light blocks, and we're gonna do the ceiling. I think we still have to actually, I want to push the ceiling up 1 block. The only problem is we have some redstone for the elevators. Maybe we can finesse that redstone into some other, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really too fussed with having the ceiling that low, but we do need to decorate it and make sure that it is, you know, kind of working. And weirdly enough, it's still Christmas in Minecraft. I mean, it's the 26th that I'm filming this on, so Christmas Day was actually the previous day. But I guess there's still probably countries or states or somewhere. No, there's probably still somewhere that they're celebrating. Is it? Could they be? I don't know. But anyway, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna work a little bit more on this, and we're gonna try and get this finished. But then after this, we are finally able to take out all of this stuff, and we are definitely going to try and relocate the villager breeder. I don't really know if that's the villager mechanics work that way, if we can relocate. I mean, let's see, how far are we? The villager breeder is like right here, so that is what, 7, no, 18, negative 1840. So if we go out here, it's gonna be cutting it pretty close, but yeah, I think it's 60 blocks away. I mean, we did delete the doors. We did break the doors over there, so it's not really a village anymore, I'm guessing. But yeah, this you know, kind of needs to be broken down first, and then we can actually bring the villager breeder. I honestly don't think I'm going to really do too much with the villager breeder. I'm just going to put it inside of the floor of the villager trading hall. And then what I want to do is I want to create some sort of system where if I want to, I don't know, I guess I have to, I don't really know how I'm going to do this. I have to create some sort of, first off I have to bring the villager breeder and put it inside of the base. Then I have to make a way for me to pull the villagers out of the villager breeder, or out of the area where they're going to be, I guess, being pushed. And if I wanted to call a villager and put him or her into the trading hall. So I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to orient that, how I'm going to design that, but I will be working on how that works, because that's kind of important. But in the meantime, we're just going to be basically killing a lot of these villagers and making sure that we get, you know, some of the white coats, and basically just dismantling this whole thing. I mean, we are definitely going to dismantle this, even though this took a while to make. But we might want to keep the signs. No, not really keep them. I mean, we can always, yeah, I think we're just gonna delete the signs. I don't know. I mean, this is a really cool structure, but kind of got to make way for the lava moat. So I think this episode is probably going to be a lot of taking down and restructuring of the villager trading hall and the villager breeder, or like putting into a different place, if that's even a freaking phrase, I don't even know. But I do want to try and also work on making the second measurement for the lava moat. So we're going to have The polished granite here is showing off where the moat will start. So I think that's a good reference as to where I want it to start, but I think I said previously in the last episode that I wanted it to be like, what, 5 blocks thick, so let's see how that looks. I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, so it's gonna basically be like it's gonna be kind of like that big. And I mean, I'd try and go, I don't know. I actually really don't know, but that's something we'll have to, I guess, think about when we get there. So let's work on fixing up the design of the, not fixing up, but continuing the awesome design. And we're also going to change the design like I talked about in the last episode. I put the walls in, and there's actually glowstone behind it, but I'm going to replace this marble with glowstone, switch those blocks up, and we're going to make that go pretty much all the way around. And then I think what I want to do, one all the way around, and then maybe a few blocks out, have one that's kind of like, if I can look at the cave layers, there we go. So we have it all the way around here, right? And then we have kind of like one that's like this right here. And then what we could do is we could make an entrance here and here, and we could continue even more villagers on the inside of this square. So I think that that would give us probably the best amount, or the best possible design for storage of white coat villagers, because that's really all we're going to need. So I'm going to get started on that, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so now that that's done, and we got those straggler white coats into some of these stalls, and we have one all the way over there, because while I was building that one decided to just literally walk in there. So I was like, fine, you want to be there so badly? I'll keep you there. But now we get to my favorite part of the episode. The demolition and destruction of all of these structures and villagers, except for the white coats. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to see what types of villagers we can get out of here. Nope, not a white coat. And I think for a little bit I'm just going to, if this is a villager I don't need, I'll just do that. And then I could push it back. And hopefully try and get some good white coat villagers. Oh man. This, what is, oh, it's a butcher. Okay. So let's bring that, push that down. Let's see if we can get a good one. Nope. Oh, oops. I didn't mean that. You can just fall off. I think you're gonna die, right? Ah, have some help. There you go. All right. All right. Let's put this guy back on, and see what villagers we get. So yeah, I think we're basically just gonna do this. You can tell they're getting really, really scared that they're all going to die. I don't actually even see any more white coat. Oh, jeez, what? Oh no, what's happening? Okay, I'm literally. Oh, seriously? It felt like I got pushed. I think that's my keyboard. Oh no, I thought this was gonna be a one-time thing. Uh, so somehow I'm having problems with my wired keyboard. I have no idea what just happened. Or I have a little bit of an idea what just happened, but all of a sudden my keyboard disconnected. That's what that sound was, if you guys heard it. I'm not sure if it registered, but it was like boom, 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 and it disconnected, and all of a sudden the W key, because that's what I was holding when it disconnected, it just kept going. So previously in this Let's Play, I had problems with my wireless mouse, and I figured out what that problem was. My computer is actually on a bunch of shelves. Like the screen, the keyboard, the mouse, the tower is actually on the ground, and my wireless mouse is plugged into the tower of the computer. But on one of the shelves, what's holding it up is actually like a little metal holder, and every time my mouse would move past it just enough for it to interrupt the signal between, the mouse itself and the wireless dongle, it would stutter. So that was what the problem was. If you guys, I actually don't think I ever mentioned that I had fixed the problem, but it did take quite a long time to figure out what the problem was, mainly because I didn't think it was a physical desk or shelf issue. I thought it was either a software problem or a hardware problem or a driver problem. Now there's this new problem, which happened today. Yay, I'm so happy about this. And it's my wired keyboard will all of a sudden randomly disconnect and then reconnect. Drivers are updated. I uninstalled them and reinstalled them just to be sure, but it just happened again, and that might make this Let's Play a little problematic. So if anything weird happens, just blame my wired keyboard. I'm gonna have to try and figure out what happens to it, or fix it, or possibly in the end, I may just have to get a new keyboard. I am going to take out the anger that I have on my freaking wired keyboard on killing these villagers and trying to see if we can get some good white coats. So let's get that going. Alright, now that that's done, we have gotten rid of a lot of really annoying villagers. So I am pretty happy because of that. And, wait, what the? There's still one left. But, that's fine, because it's easy. Hiya! Hiya! There we go. So now we got rid of all those villagers. And, yeah, now we can, now we can take down this whole contraption. Don't really know about the villager breeder over here. Don't really need to take it down right now. I don't think we're really gonna get the villager breeder really up and running in this episode. I kind of just want to get a lot of the stuff down. So obviously we're gonna be taking this down, we're gonna be taking that down, and we're going to be leaving this for now, but getting rid of all the villagers in that little cage that I made. I don't even remember why I made that. I think it was just, this is just overflow protection. Not overflow protection, but just overflow villagers. So that's why I made that one over there. But we can go take them out, and then we will take out, well, those structures. Alright, so similarly to the other one, at some point after using that little contraption where I just ram a minecart into the corner and it brings one up, I don't really have one here, and it looks like I've actually done a lot of culling of the numbers of villagers here before. But this is a cartographer, this is a librarian, as you can tell from the footage, if I included it in the little time-lapse-ish thing of me killing the villagers. I also killed the cartographers, mainly because we don't really need them, and these guys are getting really friendly over here. Let's start killing these guys, but I mean, some of these, yeah, like that's a cartographer, so I don't really care if I kill him or her. There's a librarian, so we don't want to kill them. Jeez, these guys are trying to like headbutt me. But there's a lot of librarians, or at least a lot of white coats here, in comparison to the other types of villagers. So I'm pretty sure I've already tried to take out a lot of the different types of villagers, but oh wow, I forgot about that. Let's get rid of that. They can't get out. There we go. Now we can take out a bunch of them. As long as I can find an area that's, you know, not gonna like easily kill a bunch of white coats. You're a cartographer. We don't care. I just kind of oh. See, sometimes you miss the jump and you accidentally hit a bunch of them. What is this guy? Cartographer? Oh, that's a librarian. Wow, I almost killed a librarian. And so that's a librarian. That's a librarian. That's a cartographer. So bye bye. That's a librarian. That's a butcher. I already know that. That's a cartographer. This is a librarian. That's a librarian. Everyone's becoming librarians. Everyone's going to school to become a librarian these days. We're carefully killing off all these guys because we want to keep the librarians. Librarian. Cartographer, I found you. Librarian. Priest goes away. Leather worker goes away. Butcher goes away. Librarian. This is just a huddle of librarians over here. Oh god. Here's the last ones. Oh jeez, you almost walked into my blade there, librarian. I think there's only one. Oh no, there's one over here. I think that's the last of them, other than this guy, which I can't really seem to. Oh, there's a librarian literally clipping into this person. All these are now librarians, so now we can just gotta go like this, and they're all gonna run away. No, I guess not. Well, we can do this and bring them all down here. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, so now we have all the librarians, and we're just going to bring them down into the librarian storage, and we should be good. Oh, we've already lost one of them. Oh, well. This should be fine. So let's bring them down. Down. Oh, jeez. They are going to push themselves down. Alright, as you can tell, we've already been putting a bunch of them in here as well. Oh, man, we lost so many of them. Whatever. All right, so let's bring this one villager and put him over here, and we'll have to go get the others because they're just being lazy. Oh, here's where they all are. All right, so we gotta. Oh, God, they all died. Okay, no, they didn't. So some of them lost interest, but we got like 5 of them right here. So let's bring these guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna have to put one, because of the way this is designed, we're gonna have to put one like in a weird spot. In. Oh my god, what's going on? Why will you not move? Yeah, get in there. Alright, so this one go in here. Yeah. This one will go, oh geez, we'll go in here. Come on. Why is this? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we got them in the awkward spot. Now the rest of them just go in here. I'm trying to place a wall, not look at your trades, thank you very much. And second to last one over here. And then you are the last one. Well, not the last one, but there's a bunch of more. And as you can tell, you can't see the villagers on the map, the mini-map anymore. That's because I've disabled them. I didn't really find it all that helpful to show off all of the villagers, at least as a little green dot on the mini map. You can still see them here. So as you can tell, yeah, we lost a couple of them. This is, I guess, over by the villager breeder, but there's a few there still wandering outside. So let's go and get them. I think that's all of them. And now comes the fun part. Dismantling this thing. Yeah! Give me all this glass back. I can't carry anything. That's a bad thing. I did not think this through. Alright, so now we can carry all this stuff because I have an ender pouch. Which I should have just been using ender pouches for the whole game because the ender pouches are really cool. And they're really useful as well. Ooh, we still need to divvy up some room here. I even got a villager head from killing all those villagers, which sounds horrible, I know, but I mean, we had to get rid of them because it really would not have been humane to just keep them out here forever. I mean, what are they going to eat? We are running out of room. We should probably just make a bunch of shulker boxes just to kind of... Either that or we should just kind of focus on getting rid of the shulker boxes. But let's take down this before we do that, because that's part of the episode. Actually, you know what? There's the water we gotta do. So let me... I mean, just look at this. We have, like, all this stuff is just full of stuff, and then we have that full of stuff, and we have this guy is full of stuff. So let me... Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. That was the keyboard, literally not allowing me to work. So that we have to do some reorganization first, and the keyboard is just going to be weird. So hopefully it won't. Hopefully I can fix this keyboard issue because that's just insane. I do not understand why my computer has the worst luck when it comes to this stuff. I don't really understand why I am this unlucky with computers. I think the world just hates me, so I don't know. Either way, we're going to try and get this stuff sorted out so we can get rid of all those resources and make sure that they get properly stored as well. Now that we have cleared out the shulker boxes, we check here, open this, and there's nothing in these shulker boxes, and this is always the head shulker box, although we haven't actually cleared out this thing just yet. That's where our villager head is, the one that we got just previously. But other than that, we are fully cleared up, so now if we want to remove large structures with lots of blocks, we can just dump it all into a shulker box. So now I think that it is finally time to start taking down Villager Trading Hall structure over here. And I think I'm going to do it in the form of a time lapse. Alright, so now that that has been taken care of, I have actually been informed by the Whapow himself that he has worked more on the base, and yep, wow, he has. Alright, so he's finally filled in the last part of it. So that's kind of cool. Now we can possibly conscript him in the filling up of the moat, or the digging of the moat, and oh, he must have left his shulker boxes here. Wow, got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna just root through your shulker boxes in a rude fashion, because, you know, you're on my property, so technically it's legal for me to do that here, so makes sense. But yeah, really, you know, really good job to the Whapow. Props to him for working on this. I don't know if this is actually a work in progress, because I know that there's this little mound here, and then the rest is, like, flat, but, I mean, for the most part, that's really all I needed was just to fill it in and kind of make it look, you know, all patchy and stuff like that and all natural looking. I don't really know if I said this already previously in the episode, but I will include a link to the Whapow's channel in the cards above or the description below, you know, wherever you guys want to look for it, because it's going to be, you know, definitely someone I'm shouting out. But, I mean, really all the Kerpowians are always in my description if you guys just want to check out all their channels. So, you know, I mean, they're always in the description, but I will definitely give a shout out to the Whapow because he's done a great job. What the? I literally, my hands are not on the keyboard. What is happening? I am sick and tired of this haunted keyboard. Look. Clap. Clap. I'm clapping. This needs to stop. Oh, it's fine now. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was here. That's pretty cool. I was just gonna fill that in myself, but yeah, I mean, go for it, man. Like that's a really cool thing. I don't know why he used cobblestone, but whatever. It doesn't bother me. But I think the last thing that I wanted to do in this episode was I wanted to sort of make another circle around this whole area, mainly because there has to be a measurement for how wide I want the trench to be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make another circle around and we'll see how it looks. Well, we are finally finished. This actually didn't take so long. It didn't take quite as long as the first circle. And no, I didn't do a time lapse for it, mainly because, I mean, it just, I don't know, I couldn't really get a good, angle from either, the first person or third person, and my keyboard has still been acting up. I tried switching it, the USB port that it's in. I tried plugging in a different keyboard. Turns out I think it's just the keyboard is having a problem. So I probably just need to get a new keyboard. But yeah, let's check out this circle. So this circle didn't take as long as the first circle, mainly because I didn't mess up a bunch of times, and the only time I messed up was over there. And that was because mainly I was trying to just make this circle without actually generating another circle and just gauging how far I was from each block as I placed them. But instead I just decided to add like 12 to the circle and make a circle out of it in the circle generator. So instead of it being a 137 in diameter circle, this one is a 149 in diameter. And I just kind of looked at that circle and I did, I made that. So that one took a lot, that one was a lot easier, most likely because I just had a lot of experience from doing this circle. So it was a lot quicker. And let's check out how it looks on the map. Wow, that's crazy. At some point, I did end up having to like chop through some of these two volcanoes right here. Oh, actually, 3 volcanoes. And then also there is I didn't necessarily chop through this, but I had to sort of gauge how many blocks were gonna be within the villager breeder. So obviously that has to move, but we have plans to move that anyway. So at this point, I have to sort of define how deep I want the moat to be. I'm not really sure exactly how deep it should be. I don't think that I know exactly how many glass layers I'm going to need to place over lava, but I'm going to say like maybe like 5 to 7 deep, because I don't want to make it so that it's like a huge like project to put down lots and lots of glass, because I mean even that number sounds like a big number, mainly because this is a huge circle. This is going to be a huge, even though this space is somewhat thin, since it goes all the way around, it's going to be a huge project. So we'll probably save that for a different episode. But with all that being said, this is the end of the episode. If you like what you watch, click that like button. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. See you guys in the next episode.